Hello everyone, and welcome to Bitpool. My name's Shistero, and today we'll be going over how to set up Arrow. So starting out on Arrow, the first thing you'll want to do is get the wallet. The easiest way to do that right now is to go to the Arrow Discord, go to News and Announcements, and select this link right here for GitHub. That takes you to their wallet download on GitHub. They have a few versions for Mac OS and one for Windows. I'm running Windows, so that's the one I'm going to download. So we'll quickly download that and open the file. It should bring up a folder that has these two in it. So we're going to go ahead and hit extract all, and I want to move it to a different folder. So I'm going to create a folder called Arrow Wallet. I'm going to go in there, select folder, and then click extract. It should take just a second. And after it's done, you'll have these two files available. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and just start the quiver exe. It's going to download, it's going to give you this error. So this happens a lot in crypto. We'll just hit run anyway. It's downloading some files in the background that we're going to need. It'll take just a second. Depending on your internet speed, I've got pretty good internet, so it downloads pretty quick. So now we'll hit OK. It's download and finish successfully. And now it's trying to sync, but if you notice down here, it's not syncing. So we're gonna go ahead and close this out. We'll wait for it to exit. And now we're gonna go over to where the Arrow config is. So I'm gonna open up a new file explorer here. So this is a new one. It's gonna be on C, users, under your name, app data, roaming, Arrow. And then in here, you're gonna see a file called Arrow config. So we're gonna right click, edit. If you haven't edited one of these before, it probably doesn't know what you want. Just select Notepad, that works pretty good. And you should see something like this. Password is gonna be there already. You probably don't wanna show that to people. But we need to add some nodes. So we're gonna go back to Discord. In the support channel, they have a pinned message here, and this is what we're looking for. So we're gonna add these two nodes. This will start the sync for us. We're gonna hit copy, paste it in there, and we wanna make sure these are on separate lines and no spaces. We're gonna save this, then close the file. And now we'll want to also make sure that the Arrow D is not running in the background. So we'll hit Windows X and select Task Manager. And where is it? Oh, it's already up. So I have it here. In here, we want to make sure there's no Arrow D service running. And it doesn't look like it's running right now. So let's minimize that, and we'll go back to the Arrow wallet. And we'll run the quiver exe again. Now it should say that it's syncing. Nope, it's still not happy. So let's close it again. And it takes sometimes, nope, it didn't like that. So let's try, you gotta have the Arrow D running. So let's go ahead and hit run anyway. So we'll close this. Oh, and it hung up my computer. There it goes. Okay, so now let's check the task manager again. No, it's still not running. Huh, that's weird. It did the first time I did this. So we'll try this again. There we go. Now it's syncing. So the trick is to get the Arrow D started. Sometimes when you run the quiver exe, it runs, and then as you close it, it doesn't stop the Arrow D exe. So you have to come in here and you'll have to kill it down here. It'll be right in this area. Make sure to kill the quiver and the Arrow D. And once you do that, when you open it back up, it should start syncing. The chain just launched today, so it's really, really quick. And we're connected. So we are officially synced up. We have our wallet address now, or we have our wallet synced. So now we need an address. So you go over here, there's a couple tabs. We're gonna click receive. And the first one that pops up, you don't ever take the first one that pops up. We always are gonna click a new address. If you want, you can click 2, 3, 4, 5 times, whatever. Just get a random address and we're going to use that in our batch file to kick off. So the next thing you'll need is a miner. If you go to our Bitpoolmining Arrow homepage here, this is the desktop for Arrow that we're currently running. You can see all of the cool stats we have available. We do know that the network hash rate is off right now, which also throws off the time to find a block. We're working on a fix for that right now, so that'll be up soon. On the right here, you'll see all the connection info. So this is how you'll connect. For now, use the 1010 port. 1011 and 1012 are not officially up right now. So we are going to go down here, and we have Gminer and LOL miner. As you can see, one's for NVidia and one's for AMD. I have a NVIDIA card, so I'm going to download the Gminer. We're going to come in here, we'll go to the latest release. Again, I'm on Windows. And sometimes when you click miners, they'll be flagged as viruses. So let's see if it does it. Nope. Mine went ahead and gave me no problem. Probably because I've downloaded it recently. So we're going to go ahead, and I like to make a folder called miners, and I create a file exclusion in Windows. I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. So let's create a folder in here. I always like to make a new folder for the miners. Gminer 1_50. That's the version, so I know which one I have. As you can see, I have a couple different versions in here. So Gminer, and we're going to put everything in there. Click extract, and now it's in here. So let's go create an exclusion in the Windows real quick. So again, we'll hit Windows X, and we'll go to, where is it? System settings. So we'll go to update and security. We'll go to Windows security, virus and threat protection, and then we will want to set up a, not updates, settings. So there should be one here that says exclusions. So again, in case you didn't catch that, we'll go to virus and threat protection settings. We'll go down to the bottom here, and there's exclusion. We'll add or remove exclusion. So you can see I have a couple exclusions here. The one that I have that for all my miners is right here. So you just hit add exclusion, you'll hit folder, that's important. And then you create your folder wherever you want it. I have it, again, I have it here. And then you would just create a new folder, and you'd say crypto miners. Select it and hit select folder, and we hit yes. And now you'll see it show up here. Now we will no longer receive virus scans in this folder, so it won't delete your exe. Sometimes if you download the miner, it'll go into the folder, no problem, and then you'll go to launch the miner and it'll just crash, and the miner exe right here will be gone. So you have to re-download it again. So let's go ahead, we'll close out that, and we're gonna go ahead and set up a config file. So there's a bunch here already set up for different coins. We're gonna create our own. So you're just gonna create a new, that's the extraction. So in here, miners Gminer, we're gonna create a new text file, just regular text file, and we'll name it arrow start. You can name it whatever you want, as long as it's in here. Oh, that's a RTF. I don't want an RTF. I want a text file. We'll delete that. New text document. Arrow start. And then we'll open that up, and in here is where we're going to paste our config. So the easiest way to do that right now is we'll go over to our Discord, Bitpoolmining. We'll go into the Arrow channel right here. Again, up in pins. Oh, wrong one. Arrow and pins. You'll see we have LOL batch file config, and we also have the Gminer batch file config. So I'm going to use the Gminer one. Go in there, you just copy it real quick, paste it. And then the only thing we really need to change in here right now is our address. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that and go back to my Arrow wallet. So again, this is the receive address, copy it, and we will put it right here after user. Just paste it in there. And then on our pool, in order to differentiate your rigs, if you have multiple rigs, you just put a dot and then a name. We'll put Trist in there and hit save. So file save. We can close that, and we should be ready to launch it. So let's go see if it works. So we'll change, oh, I'm sorry, we forgot. We got to rename the end of it. It's got to be a batch file. .bat. We'll hit enter. It's going to have a pop-up. Yes, we want to change it. Now we'll double click this. Give it just a second, and it should be up and mining. Now once you get all that going, you can see we got some shares accepted. You'll see a little stuttering going on. That's because I'm mining and trying to record video at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and just stop that. And the easiest way to find your miner on Bitpool is, again, copy your address, go to Bitpool, go here to the arrow address, and you'll paste that in there and hit search, and it should come up. Now I didn't mine it, but for just a few seconds you can see the 2 shares I submitted there, and you'll eventually see all your mining stuff here. We'll go to another miner. This person here's got a few souls, so they probably have a couple rigs. Oh, nope, that was me. Sorry. We'll try the next one. This one. There we go. So this person has quite a few rigs. As you can see, with the naming convention, they can monitor all their rigs in real time and see which one goes down and when. It's a pretty nifty feature. We also recently added all these updates up here so you can see longer time spans. Unfortunately on this one, the mining just started today, so we don't have a 7-day or a 14-day view. You can see over here our payouts are going out, and if you ever want to see more payment detail, you can go here and it shows you your 12-hour, 24-hour, 3-day, 7-day, 30, and all time for our pool. Once there's a block explorer up, you'll be able to click this and it'll take you to the block explorer. Right now it's going to Bitcoin Diamond. That's probably the last coin we added. It won't work for that. But once there's a block explorer, this will take you to the transaction and give you all the transaction IDs of everything. So that's pretty much all you need to do to set up the miner. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on Discord or on Twitter. We also have email here. You can send it there. We answer it as fast as we possibly can. So I hope you guys appreciate the video. Give us a like, comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it.